Welcome to another Mosley Monday. I am your host, the one and only, the real Mikal Mosley. Today's Mosley Monday is a little bit different from some of the other ones. Today is going to be my tips and tricks to survive your convention season. So, with that being said, let's get started. Alright, tip number one. Always bring duct tape or other adhesives with you to your convention. The reasoning behind this is very simple. You may bring a costume to the convention, and in the shipping, it may rip, tear, or for some other reason fall apart. You can fix it while you're at the convention. Now, if you're using duct tape, be very cautious because it does leave a residue. If you're planning on using this in the future or repairing it in the future, you may want to try a different adhesive. I personally, depending on what the costume is, I love to use grip tape or I like to use painter's tape, but if it's something from the inside, say a piece of foam that people are not going to be able to see on the outside, I'll just go ahead and put a piece of duct tape there. So, always bring tape or adhesives. Second tip, make sure you bring deodorant that is used by athletes. What I'm saying is, you don't want to use your everyday deodorant. You want to use something that can absorb the sweat and really take the hit. When you're at a convention, you're surrounded by tons of people, so naturally it will get hot. So you want to make sure you're going to be able to stay fresh all day. Now, at some conventions, like your San Diego Comic-Cons or your Dragon Cons, you leave the room in the morning and you don't get back till later on that night. You really don't want your deodorant cutting out on you halfway through. So, make sure you bring deodorant that is athletically set and ready to go for your convention. Number 3, make sure you bring Nutri-Grain or some other snack bars with you. I like to do protein bars or meal replacement or Nutri-Grain bars so that if I'm out and I don't have time to stop or I'm going from panel to panel or I don't have an opportunity to go back to my room or really I just don't want to pay the $10 per hot dog price that some conventions have, a Nutri-Grain bar or a snack bar or a protein bar is a great alternative to that. You also want to make sure that you're eating the entire time. Don't pass out or anything like that because you want to look cool and slim in your costume so you forget to eat. So, eat. Number 4, make sure you stay hydrated. This is the most important one. Really, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but this is so important. Stay hydrated. You're going to sweat. Because you're at a convention, you're going to get excited, you're going to forget about hydrating yourself. So next thing you know, you have a headache, you start getting dehydrated, you may even pass out. And this could all be completely avoided if you just drink some water. So stay hydrated. A little tool and trick that I do with all of my costumes, as well as all the costumes I make for Xavier Woods, is I always hide in there a spot for our water bottles to go to. So it doesn't matter what costume it is, there's some spot in the costume that we can hide a water bottle that doesn't mess up our cosplay, but still gives us easy access when we need to get hydrated. Alright, last tip I'm going to give you for today. This one's a cool one. If you're going with a group of friends, make a travel and meet time. What that means is, hey, say you're all going different places. Someone's going to go to a panel here, someone's going to go to a panel there, this person wants to go to a gaming, this one wants to go towards cosplay. Everyone's splitting up, essentially is what I'm getting at. If you make a time and meet-up place, you're going to save yourself a lot of headache and hassle. Now, the reason for saying this is sometimes when you go to the bigger conventions, cell service becomes a little wishy-washy, as well as sometimes in your cosplays, you just don't have an opportunity to hear the phone at all times, or you may miss a text message or may miss a phone call. But if you say, hey, we're going to meet at this fountain at 6 o'clock, that's an easy way of always being able to stay connected with your friends and make sure you have the most fun and extending the time at the convention. So, make sure you make a meetup time. Alright guys, that's 5 tips that I use to help my con go a lot better. It's a nice thing that I put into play for each one of my conventions as convention season comes rolling around. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, drop them right below in the comments. As always, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your friends' family, tell everybody you know about these cool bunch of nerds who are just doing nerdy things and trying to make a difference. With all that being said, until next time, sit back, relax, don't take life too seriously. Try putting a little salt on your watermelon. You won't regret it. And as always, cosplay on.